My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slice and Dice, where it has been a little too long for my liking, since we've just done a shortcut hard run mode. Choose a curse, we have Wandered, all heroes have a single use for their two left sides. Slippery Dice cannot lock more than one dice at a time. Undying monsters cannot be killed on the first turn, or add a wisp to every fight. I wonder if adding a wisp to every fight is going to be the easiest thing for us here. The Jester's ability to do 2 damage to a wisp in a single instance, only 1 more damage after than that required in order to get the mana investment back, because of the infused modifier of the Whisper. Our character's not especially good. We've got the Rogue, we've got a little bit of access to poison, a little bit of access to some damage from the Cruelty and the Cantrip sides. The Ruffian with the instance of possibly dealing 5. Other than that, a little skint, little bare. The Enchanter with the ability to heal both our top and bottom line at the same time, not really supporting our health over the course of a long fight, especially considering the heal and shield 1, heal 1, boost 1, heal 1, cleanse. Let's take that Wisp. Ooh, should have checked these items first as well. First thing I'm going to do is take the Rain of Arrows, replace the top side with 1 ranged damage duplicate, and put that on the Ruffian just in case. Magic Staff, set all mana/mana gate sides to 2. I'm not sure if I want to put this on the Jester and just generalize ours, or if I want to put it on the Enchanter and give them the ridiculous space of heal and shield 2 mana gain. There's also Blessed Water, replace the rightmost side with heal 2 Vitality, especially considering we're often enforced, or often, not pressured. Pressured is not the word I'm looking for. Often encouraged to continue rolling as much as possible with the Jester, because we have this extra reroll space and we have this giant hit of the 3 mana side. I think giving them a coverage for their only blank space seems a good idea. And then dodge. Ruffian dodging instead of that, probably not great. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the cloak off of folks for the moment. So I'll do this first fight. 4 bones and a zombie and a wisp, obviously here. We've got the Enchanter's best side immediately, as well as the Wardens. Gonna be able to keep people alive like nobody's business. The AoE from the Ruffian is one of its best attacks. I mean, we aren't gonna be able to take out the zombie. A little bit sad, but if we can take out enough of these bones, it shouldn't matter. We can just focus on the zombie in the next round. We'll take the Cruelty space there for the Rogue, though, noting that... I mean, if we did get the zombie to lose 5 HP this turn, we would then be able to get the Cruelty side to deal the rest of the damage. So immediately getting 1 mana. Let's have a look at what we can do. We're going to use a Flick on one of the top line bones there. Start setting up for the AoE damage to just pop the heck off. I guess I do want to damage the Wisp extra right now. Also, we're not losing anyone as of yet, so I can take out the Wisp before they even summon something here. I can defend the Rogue further. Honestly, pretty damn good. It's going to make it very difficult to use the Ruffian's 5 strike here, but I'd like not to have to be entirely frank with you. The Warden does roll damage, and I think in this round we can afford it, especially since a Flick and a Warden strike is enough to take out one of the bones by themselves. If we can get the zombie below half, the Rogue is going to be taking them out also. So it's not that much more aggression we need to roll here in order to be comfortable. Wow. Specifically, the Jester rolling more mana, I mean, you know, not entirely guaranteed. The Enchanter rolling a boost or the heal and shield side would have been good, and the Ruffian rolling any of their damage sides would have been pretty good. I guess except for the 1 damage, which I did turn down at the start there. All of this because if we now manage to burst the zombie, we would be able to kill it with the Cruel Strike afterwards. Unfortunately here, we're going to have to slow play it. Not going to be so bad. The zombie's kind of locked down. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Ooh, actually, it won't just yet. Actually, no, it will because the flick is back off cooldown. So, flick kills the bottom target, and then the cruelty as well as the feebleness at the same time take out the same target there. Sinew. Possibility of getting cleave and chain into our build. I mean, especially before we find all these illusions. Certainly has an appeal. Setting up cleave combo, I mean, yeah, giving it boost is pretty good. Literally nothing otherwise she has a keyword with it. Gladiator probably looks like a better choice here for me, unfortunately. Fewer abilities to do 4 damage in a single instance. And I guess more competition for engaged sides, which is competing against the Jester. I say both of those, and then, yeah, we will still do it. I just need to note those negatives to be aware of them as we move onwards. Okay, the ability to boost in this round? It has the ability to kill a Pseudol in a single strike if the Gladiator manages to roll a specific side, that is to say they're engaged 2 damage. Boost that to engage 3, attack someone on full health, do 6 damage, take them out. Gladiator is not taking much damage this round, so it's very unlikely that I want to use the attack and defend on them. So, like, they are currently on their second best space. They have 2 more rolls. Do I really want to push this? Probably not. Although I do really now feel like what I want to do is just dodge with the Rogue, who's taking damage to 1 illusion and 1 Pseudol. Dodged with the Jester, who is also taking huge damage to one of the Pseudols. And then spend the rest of these just trying to take out individual illusions. Yeah, that seems the best way to go about this. Warden, you still have damage signs you can roll. There it is. Gladiator, you've got your damage and self. Shielding side. Jester, you can continue to push, same with the Enchanter. Wow. Huge value right there at the end. Okay. Let's start taking out these targets. So the Rogue is dodging, which means I don't have to deal with either of the illusions that are targeting the Rogue. I can take 2 targets off the field immediately. I'm going to use a flick and burst. Just to deal some damage to that Wisp up the top line, as well as make sure that I don't waste any mana this turn. Nice. I still don't have much access to AoE, but the Rogue can just kill them with cantrips occasionally. Thank you for having done so, Rogue. With the Pseudol and Ludus both pushing in as much damage as they are capable of at this point, that is to say, sorry, 2 Pseudols pushing in maximum damage against 2 of my targets that are on low HP, it does feel like the best way to save them is going to be killing in the name of them. So we'll we need to lean a little more towards damage at the same time being aware that giving out a huge dodge here would be really sick. Okay, one sec. That's the Enchanter saved, or I could save the Jester and the Enchanter, so I actually don't have to kill anyone this round. I still intend to be clear. But I don't have to if it turns out that happens to be a more appealing move for us. Let's just burst 2 illusions down, or rather an illusion and a wisp. And I'll focus on a character who's not capable of mitigating the incoming damage as much. So let's just kill this Pseudol, preventing the incoming damage against the Enchanter. Noting that the Jester is very, very easy to heal in a quite mana-efficient way, just using the wings. That being the 2 mana to heal, 3 flanking to the top and the bottom of my party. Warden, 4 defense, I mean, on a turn like this, incredible. Love to see the Enchanter constantly hitting their best space here. You know what, Rogue? This match is certainly going long, and I'm learning we are not excellent at generating damage with this deck. So... the more poison you want to roll, the better off we will be. In fact, I'm just going to set up one of the Scoodles to die this round. Thin down the field of candidates a little. They don't intend to kill anyone this round, which I cannot reciprocate. Oh my god. The Enchanter. This magic staff is working so incredibly well on them. Very, very proud of them. 1, 2, and Scoodle takes 3 for the kill. Blindfold, remove all keywords from the middle row, or Ambrosia. Add rescue to the left side. Oh, wait a second here. First off, I was thinking, oh, Warden with Shield 4 Rescue. That's pretty cool. Whoa, big ability. But then Enchanter with Heal and Shield 2 Mana Gain Rescue. A little harder to get to consistently trigger. Obviously, you need to lose some health to start it off. But after that point, it's generating mana. Ooh, 2 chests, a bunch of courts. This is 2 chests, 2 courts, 2 fanatics, and 1 wisp. I mean, Warden with the 4 defense, absolutely. Rogue, I would love you to dodge this round if possible. I don't think I really want to boost anyone this round. There you go, good dodge, Rogue. Jester, you are also being heavy targeted by a chest and a wisp. You should also dodge. We'll cleanse the Gladiator, who it looks like is currently taking 2 weaken from a Quartz. Dodging and just kind of holding like we currently are is actually pretty ridiculous when you're fighting chests and fanatics. The chests run away after the first round. We're just not capable of doing dense, immediate damage. That was never going to be our kill on those chests. Let's be realistic with ourselves. And the fanatics, of course, are dealing themselves a huge amount of damage. Rogue immediately pledges to dodge again, and I say yes and to thank you. Enchanter, see if you can rescue them just a little bit first. Yeah, just to give yourself a little bit of max HP. That'll help the Enchanter rescue you. Then... maybe... yeah, Warden can do damage this round. Sure. Gladiator. Okay, Enchanter, rescue the Jester, and then the Rogue, and then the Rogue dodges. Then the Enchanter rescues... well, doesn't really rescue another person, but they certainly try and get us up to a total of 6 mana here. I want to start taking out some of these courts. One of my Rogue is already dodging. Best way to do this is by poorly utilizing our bursting attack there. That being our engaging flick attack. Using it to deal only 1 damage, making sure that the target dies as a result. I'm also just gonna proactively have that fanatic die in response. Just for my mental comfort. 2 damage and 2 self-defense with the Gladiator is more than enough at this point, I think. With the flick, we actually already have the kill on the courts with that poison damage too. And only a wisp thereafter to deal with. Save the damage on the Warden, because that could be relevant. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Just a single wisp and a bones between us and the next floor. There's that flick. And goodbye to y'all. Sharp shot, yes! Oh, baby. If we were ever looking for a way to try and kill these ghosts before they go through their ethereality, Sharp Shot is the way that we are capable of accomplishing it. In fact, save some, like, you know, boost shenanigans. I literally don't think any of our characters currently are capable of dealing with these ghosts. That is to say, without going through 2 phases in order to kill them. I mean, the idea of having shield 2 repel with a rescue on it, that's kind of funny, but I'm going to take the Sharpshot instead here. Sharpshot, do you want any of these as items? You do not. All's good. 3 damage to a single target is not awful, but it's also not the best thing that Sharpshot can do. Sharpshot, you also have Copycat on one of your range sides, which means it currently inherits Cantrip. There it goes. With a boost and a 3 damage side and a 2 damage side, we have the ability to kill one of these ghosts before they put out some poison, which I think is going to be very relevant right now. Preventing the Sharpshot especially from taking that poison. There goes those ghosts. Let's also make sure to keep the Enchanter alive as much as possible. The Enchanter is the least capable of benefiting from the add self-heal and self-shield to target sides this turn, obviously, as they will have used their dice that turn, generating such an effect. So I think for that reason, supporting the Enchanter is probably a better play for us there. I don't really want to have to settle for a boost if I don't need it right now, especially because we could rescue, baby! There it goes. Gladiator, it's not one of your best sides. Everyone else is kind of low rolling here too, yikes. Roll flick, and then a single burst takes out the Wisp on the top line. We continue to try and support the Enchanter, dodge with the Jester for absolutely no apparent reason. Baron gets to summon 2 more bones. We are having difficulty in this fight. A lot more difficulty in this fight than I want to have. Enchanter, good hit. Great hit Jester as well. Gladiator, that's acceptable. Warden, giant defense to a target 2. The Warden, really, you are over... Yeah, the poison is what's killing you this round, unfortunately, which is going to make it difficult to rescue you without killing the ghost on the bottom line. How am I going to kill the ghost on the bottom line? I don't know. Well, I mean, the Sharpshot getting the execution side would do it. Okay. Take out that bones, and then I may execute that Ghost. A bit more health on a couple of targets on the field. And we're off. Time to burst the Baron until I run out of mana. There we go. Now it's just you and me, Baron. And between you and me, I will win. I got 5 characters putting full damage into you constantly here. How do you expect to deal with that? Heal and shield 2, mana gain rescue. Yeah, we're not going to trigger rescue on the Sharpshot there. Alright. Oh, here's the play. I burst the Jester, losing 2 mana in order to get 2 mana when I rescue the Jester and then play another usage of that side afterwards. I believe, though, we have enough... Oh, Q. Yeah, we have enough to just blow him up. Go shield at the start of every turn, self-shield 2, and Dynamo. Adds single use and error to the 2 right sides. Single use, when you use this side, replace it with a blank this fight, and error. +1 at the end of each turn. I actually kind of see the possibility I would use this on the Enchanter. The only problem is it would invalidate my ability to give the Enchanter the Magic Staff as well as Ambrosia, which has been a huge amount of their ability. Other than this, probably the random 5 or 7. Ghost Shield is good, but do I want good or do I want great? I hope I didn't want great. Well, I was about to say I hope I didn't want great because I got the Monocle, but the Monocle making a 3 damage ranged engage side, that's actually pretty sick. The Sharpshot wields that well. 6 damage to a single target. Take out a snake instantly? Buddy. I mean, come on. That said, we can also do that with the 5 damage to a single target in a single instance immediately. Fair point well made. Okay. Let's take out one of the targets that is killing the Jester, because I would like the Jester not to be killed, please. Then let's try and deal with some of these targets that are making the Gladiator less useful next round. That's all we can really do for now. So now it's just the Warden who's going into this turn a little worse for wear. Oh, Enchanter, great rescue side. You are really hitting that side. Appreciate it on a spiritual level. Oh. Sharp shot. I do really want the 3 damage engaged space. I think that would be far better for us here. Gladiator, 2 damage, 2 defense is good enough for you. Hey, nice cantrip. Execute immediately is fine by me, though. And the Jester does get the dodge. Beautiful. Okay. Enchanter, save the rescue. Rescue the Jester, rather. And then just heal up the Gladiator a wee bit. Jester, you may dodge. 5 damage to a single target takes out the Snake. Mostly, I'm just going to focus on getting down the rest of the illusions off the board so that I can safely deal with the remaining Snake and Basilisk. No, none of that, though. Ooh, that'll do. Thankfully, I've been holding off on hitting this Basilisk at all so that I can get a large engage side on it, and the Sharp Shot finally rolled 3 damage range engage, so I can open up with 6 damage to the single target there. Continue pushing on everyone else, because not really much damage was rolled otherwise. Oops, 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 oops. Okay, I'm actually gonna get the Sharp Shot to get some extra health out of doing that. 2 mana to kill a Snake next round. Warden can just kill it instantly, the Jester can dodge. Come on. Will that help us? Actually, yeah, no, because we rescued the Enchanter with that hit. 1 HP left on the Basilisk. I don't suppose... No, we do have enough HP to make them run away. Oh, baby. It's the Prophet versus the Paladin. Oh my god, we're up against 2 Dragon Eggs. I'm terrified. Incredible rarity right here, but if they break, they summon a dragon. We're not good at doing quick damage to an enemy, which is... Oh boy. Yikes. My soul perceives a threat. So we're being offered the upgrade for either our Warden into a Paladin or our Enchanter into a Prophet here. The Prophet already has Rescue on their leftmost side, so they would not need that Ambrosia. They would also not need the Magic Staff, because they also already have 2 on all their mana gain sides. Set up Soothe. Soothe is a really good ability. I like it, I like it, I like it. But the Paladin... The Paladin does have a Shield 4 Cleanse side, which they could also stack an Ambrosia on, and have Shield 4 Cleanse Rescue. Ridiculous power that Paladin can wield. I'm taking the Paladin because I think it at least changes my board position in terms of damage potential. And I need to be able to kill these Dragon Eggs like toot, sweet, and post haste, please. Alright, one of them's trying to pop. Really hard to settle for 3 damage when the Sharp Shot has the ability to generate so much more than that. Paladin? Paladin, do you Pagelinate mana? I mean, that's the ability to get the Paladin to destroy one of the illusions, which I ultimately do believe is going to be something I'm going to justify pushing towards near the end. Gladiator, that's enough damage for you, I guess. Thank heck. Alright. Sharp Shot. You now have the ability to murder that dragon egg in a single strike. Well done. Yeah, it's fine if the wisp summons a bones there, because the bones death will immediately kill the wisp next to it. So I don't care that I really set up so expensively for that. All of this is pretty low roll for the characters individually. With 2 left, this is still low roll enough for me to continue pushing. I will take. Oh boy, yeah. Pretty much across the board I will take these, thank you. Giving the boost to the sharp shot so that I can do 8 damage to an individual target at range. We'll take out that demon for us this round. Let's also flick the top line and then burst there. Burst the bottom, and it's just you and me, Dragon Egg. I kind of want the Dragon Egg to flee if possible here. Okay, with those 2, I think I can make it flee as well. Roll down the hill, wee Dragon Egg. I'll see you soon. Wand of Stun. Replace the middle side with stun and enemy single use. There's also the wooden bracelet, +1 to all sides with no keywords. Heal and Shield 3 has no keywords. 2 mana also has no keywords. Interesting. Wow, actually, that impact on those 2 characters alone might be enough to justify the wooden bracelet here. Paladin, or that one character alone, for the 3 spaces on that one character alone, I think it's totally reasonable. Paladin, could you just hold this for a second? Thanks, bud. We're up against a ghost, an ogre, and a wisp. I wonder if I want the Enchanter's Ambrosia side, or if I want the Paladin to have the ability to use Shield Wall Cleanse in area. Yeah, I think we're going to need the larger magnitude on the rescue side, because the cores want to instantly kill targets on the board. They've got these eliminate, well, 7 damage sides, not actually eliminate, sorry. The ghosts, however, do have these eliminate sides. Also, the poison sides, also counted by the cleanse. Wisp, mostly thinking about the 2 damage inflict pain, and then the ogre just does AoE damage. Don't really have to worry about that in the same degree. Or at least, I do have to worry about it, I just don't make the same considerations for it. I mean, Enchanter, you still rolled the, I mean, that would have been a great start to this fight with the Enchanter here. Alas. I will need to just start pushing through targets and not ignoring all opportunities to deal damage here. So I've got Self Shield as a modifier I can add to this Sharp Shot. Or I can get mana gain from it. It does look like this round my best shot is taking out the ogre. So like if I flick 2 damage, 4 damage from that, so 5 damage, sorry, a 6 damage, 10 damage. Yeah, I can kill the ogre in this round, preventing 1 damage to everyone on the field. And then I just need to throw some damage against the ghost, I guess. I don't want to have to deal with the ogre first, but I can't deal with the ogre, the ghost in a single round. And I can't deal with the core in a single round because I can't target the backline when it starts happening. So there goes the ogre. And then push into next round. Oh boy. Come on, Paladin. Thank you. Incredible hit right there. Wee bit difficult to find correct targets for a lot of this. The Jester, I mean, yeah, I can rescue you. And then you can dodge if you'd like. I don't even think you'll need to after we do all the rescuing here. Sharp Shot. I really don't want to have to lock that in. You have two sides that have the ability to basically instantly kill that ghost. Two sides that have the ability to basically instantly kill cornfields as well, consistently refusing to roll them. Just let's start off with the 3 paladin rescues there. Shield and defend on the gladiator, who can then strike themselves. So we'll also throw 1 more defense out against the jester on the bottom line, and then I think we're comfortable. So take down 1 bones, and then it's 2 bursts for this. I actually think I need to do 3 damage. I think I need to do 3 damage to the ghost. Basically just to get their immunity triggered this round, so that eventually I can kick one of these cores into the back line on the round I want them there. I mean, Paladin, that is a giant swing that you are currently offering with your ability. I don't want to push it. A lot of the other things that you could roll this time would also be similarly good for us. There you go. You do actually get your rescue side. Probably the ideal one, to be fair. Take that 3 on the sharp shot here, advisedly. Cool. So, let's do some engage damage to both of these cores, get them in the back line, set them up for a later turn. Then Enchanter, you heal yourself. Paladin, defend, defend, defend. And then also the Jester. We take out the Ghost. And I roll wings if I want to. Which I don't. At this point, most turns should have the ability to generate enough value here to get killed. So I'm not really going to worry too hard about it. Brawler and Kronos. I mean, Brawler, you do have the ability to get a pretty large amount of shield from a supportive Paladin here. Kronos, the ability to weaken enemies in cleave is really important, and in fact it's extremely important in this fight in particular, where you can prevent the summon of basalt by the enemy. Yeah, I think Kronos is a completely reasonable upgrade here for us. No, I don't think any of the rest of this needs to be altered in any way, shape, and or form. Oh, Basalt. I would really like if you didn't open with a move like that. Sharp Shot gets the ability to execute someone. The Gladiator gets 4 damage to a target. Growth of mana for the Kronos, as well as decent mana for the Paladin. Enchanter, I mean, that's the ability to defend the Sharp Shot by 4. That's pretty large. So right, of course. I don't have access to my Flick spell anymore, but I do still have access to Slow, so I can chip away at the Basalt. I can remove a little bit of their damage in AoE here. I can remove a little bit from the Quartz as well. It's just I'm not going to have the ability to take out the second Quartz. Oh well. So Paladin, you've been inflicted with single use, but you can heal and self-shield yourself for maximum value this turn. I think that's a great idea. Kronos, you should also do the same, considering the targeting. With Gladiator doing 2 damage, that's enough to take out the Quartz on the bottom line already. Nice. Yeah. 2 and 2. Because the Paladin is currently getting Inflict Death, I believe. Which means anything the Paladin does will kill the Paladin. So ideally, I'm not going to get the Paladin to do anything this round. 2 damage from the Gladiator is ideal. It doesn't matter if they self-shield this turn or not, so that's great. 3 damage after that, also ideal. So, Sharp Shot, you're in with a Sharp Shot. Kronos on the dodge is pretty good, though. We'll take that. Yeah, Paladin. I can't fix you out of that position, buddy. You just need a wee bit of time. Sharpshot does not manage to dodge, but the Kronos does. I'm still going to have some more mana for the next turn. I mean, the Paladin. If I cleanse the Paladin this round, I can still use their moves next round. Paladin's also promising to do 4 damage by themselves this round, so I actually may spend mana to save them rather than any other resource, rather. Kronos with the repeat there. Burst saves the Paladin, and then we chip the Basalt all the way. I mean, I'm not going to be able to do a single instance of 5 damage to them as much. Kind of hilarious to get the ability to do 5 damage only if they are at 5 or less HP immediately after saying that. Kronos, I'd like you to get more mana than that if possible. Give Cell Shield to target sides this turn. I'll give that to the Sharp Shot, then you can take your attack, and then we'll give you the ability to attack again. You can take your attack, and then you will die. I really tried to save them, but the Paladin did not want to play ball. Alright. Just a wee bit more. The ability to repeat the attack on the Paladin certainly counts there, Kronos. Thank you, Munchley. Mirror Mask and Wandcraft. Wandcraft replace all sides with single-use mana sides, retaining their original value and keywords. And Mirror Mask. Replace all sides with the hero above base sides. Just in case in any of these fights I just want 2 duplicates of the same character, and I often seem to want that with the Gladiator. Yeah, just a lot of the time that'll be better for us right now. Our damage output needs it. Okay, we've got our cantrips active on them. Good, good, good. Gladiator, literally the ability to kill a sniper in the back line is all we really need that 3 damage from you for right now, so we'll happily settle quite quickly. Incredible. Paladin rescues the Gladiator, and then the Sharp Shot. So most ideal here is taking out multiple Wisps. In my honest opinion. See, most of the damage from the snipers is already invalidated. That said, it's not like I want to ignore them. But I just want to limit the other entrance to the field more. And then I want to have to deal with any of the snipers. So no Wisps on this board, not while I'm here. 3-3 is good enough. Wow, everyone's targeting the Gladiator this round. Buddy. Let's see if we're really capable of preventing that at all. Exactly capable of preventing it? 1 HP remains on the Gladiator. They also do have Inflict Pain. So I cannot actually let the Gladiator roll a cantrip because they will just immediately die. Thankfully, Kronos does roll a good side immediately, so I don't have any access to cantrips here. Damage from Sniper, and another one. $18. We're down to the Wraith and the Curator. Ooh, buddy. Wraith giving us the ability to have a character dodge and also do 4 damage themselves in instances. We do have a little bit of damage, a little bit of difficulty rather, dealing 4 damage to a character. We don't do much AoE to the enemies, so the Curator's Bloodlust side isn't that great. Charge is okay, Steel is okay, Pristine is fine. Error obviously gets better over time, Death is what it is. I do wonder if I'm supposed to take the Wraith here. Magic Staff setting all mana gain sides to 2 doesn't necessarily help us. Alright. See what you got. Demons, zombies, and Wisp. Immediate kill on the Wisp. Love that. I mean, Paladin, obviously, if you could hit your rescue side, that would be the absolute best for us right now. And in fact, you do. I also give you self-shield and self-heal at the same time. And then the Paladin can self-heal and self-shield themselves once. And yeah, only 2 instances will be needed to completely prevent the damage on the Paladin as well as another target, which seems great to me. Gladiator, we could also have your attack have self-shield and self-heal, I guess. But more than that, I want damage. And Kronos, you should get one. A strangeness occurs. I think I should kill a zombie rather than one of the Wisps right now. We're preventing all of the effect from the Wisp, but the zombies are going to be harder to kill in the future. So 5 in a combination of a 3 and a 2 there, and then the 5 for the finish. 1 demon summons an imp, unfortunately. Kronos, you don't need to dodge that. 3 damage from this sharp shot. I mean, I'd accept it in like 1 or 2 rolls time. I won't accept it off the bat, though. 4 damage to a single target from the Wraith is the kill for the other zombie. Pretty much exactly what we're looking for. I could give growth to both these copycat signs if I really wanted to. As well as take out an imp at the same... I don't know, maybe I do that. Also going to send out a slow to prevent both of these imp summons, and then also get 1 mana from the Wisp, using that to fuel a burst to kill it. Completely invalidating the enemy's entire turns there. Oh, yes. Okay, one of you should keep, and the other one should try and generate enough mana to utilize the first execution there we've rolled. And in fact, there it is. Can totally just follow up with a bunch of bursts afterwards. Theoretically, that could have killed one of our characters if Kronos managed to hit the cantrip in time for one of our other characters to... Oh no, the ranged hits would have avoided the Hellfire on hit from the Demon, hell yes. Dumbbell. All sides with 4 pips or more get 4 more pips. The Paladin would then have the... Oh no, I would have to give away the rescue. It's also Helmet Power, double the pips to the left side. That could be the sharp shot just executing people with 10 health. That's kind of cool too, right? The idea of having the paladin have, you know, 8 heal and shields, 8 cleanse and rescue. Well, I mean, they can't have both, right? This would not be rescue at that point. It'd just be shield forward. I'm going for Helm of Power. I want to try and execute people with a ridiculous amount of HP. Yeah, have 10 or more HP and I'll still shoot you in the face. Only 2 damage needs to be dealt to the Basilisk and we'll be able to kill him afterwards? Come on. How do you turn that down? Yikes. Bunch of rolls there we found quite easy to turn down. Yikes, this second roll did not get a lot better. We currently just have the ability to do 4 damage to a target that probably doesn't really care about it. Sharp shot? I really don't want to lock like one of the worst sides that you're capable of right now. Noting that your ability to instantly kill someone right now might be crucial. That's an instant kill, that's an instant kill. Thank heck. Okay, Wraith, do I continue pushing with you? So the Gladiator is going to execute most likely a core. I could take out the Basilisk. It's just burst murder. That prevents a couple targets from having to leave this field. I do like that. I could push one of the Fnatic 6 towards their death here, or I could take out the Wisp on the top line, preventing the Wraith from taking Inflict Pain in the next round. As well as preventing some of the damage they would otherwise take this round. This is fine. Wow, we almost like hard low rolled our way out of that turn and out of this game. Let's not flirt with the possibility of that ever again. Immediate execution of a target. Save a couple of targets on field. Save yourself. And sharp shot. 3 damage will do. Okay. So Wraith immediately dodges. Need to rescue the sharp shot with this ability. Which also, in its magnitude, prevents all of the incoming damage against the Gladiator. The Fanatics beat themselves silly against a dodging target and a target that is well armored. And in fact, all of the rest of this resolves pretty straight and flatly. Oh, it's time for a dragon. It has been a while, I think, since I fought Dragon. If it hasn't been a while since I fought Dragon, it's only because mentally in my mind there is a construct where I have fought Hexia for 100% of all of the matches I've ever played in this entire game. Hexia is a very prominent memory in my mind. I guess the Dragon has done that to me a couple of times as well with a Poison Cleave, but thankfully we are well situated to ignore that here with our Paladin's Shield Cleanse Rescue. I kind of want my Veteran almost here. And then I almost want my Veteran to continue wearing the mask. So they just get more max HP. I mean, another option here would be, you know, get +1 to all of your sides. Veteran just consistently doing something there. Oh, shield 8 rescue cleanse. Paladin never hits that. Pretty ridiculous. We're not going to need executions as much. I can see this. Kronos, do you want to become a copy of the Wraith? Could be a totally reasonable path for you as well. Have your own self-dodge. think not. Is there any class here I need two of? The Kronos' ability to give someone a repeat action's pretty good. But the Wraith could just dodge. No, I'm fine with what I have. Let's go in. Dragon Core Archer and Wisp. Dragon immediately intends to kill 3 of the targets on my field. How date? Paladin, Wraith, and Kronos. Possibility of still rolling dodge and reroll and reforce on Kronos, so they're definitely rolling. Wraith also definitely rolls here. Possibility of dodging themselves. Paladin also rolls. Veteran, literally one of your worst sides. And Sharpshot's got a blank. Yep, okay. Yeah, pretty much everyone there is very justified in rolling. 5 damage to a single target, 5 damage to single targets. 2 great ways of trying to take someone off the board. So we can take out 1 Wisp and 1 Core. So far. If I settle for what I currently have access to, I can get through to the next round and I can have 1 Wisp and 1 Core off the field. I think that's good enough. 5 damage to the top Wisp, 4 damage to this Core, and then we execute in the back line. And then we attempt to start saving some HP on characters and defending them. Oh, yikes! Oh, really want that rescue side now. Kronos with the ability to give someone a repetition of an action they intend to take. Honestly, I probably want them to continue rolling for the possibility that they themselves dodge any incoming. Never mind, the Paladin now has the ability to save both of the targets on the field. Well done. Throwing mana is great. Health on the Wraith, all of these are great. So the Archer is actually not going to do any damage this round. And as a result, I'm not going to try and do anything to them this round. I have a much better target I can prioritize attacking. Nice try, Dragon. Good dodge, Wraith. Pretty fine with rolling on everyone there. Again, 5 damage to the Veteran. Pushing everyone again. So our range gives us the ability to still try and take out that back line. Looks like we're going to need to slow the enemy and then burst on ourselves in order to prevent multiple different deaths there. Dragon now intends to kill even more people. Leech is looking really good right now. Kill an ally in order to restore 5 health to all allies. Kronos' repetitions on the board as well. I suspect we're going to be using Leech this round. 5 and 4 and 3. You may repeat your 5, and you live one more day, Wraith. So there goes the dragon. Oh, I probably could have made the dragon run away, actually. Damn. That went very, very well. I mean, you know, the Helm of Power was doing completely fine. The fact that we had the ability to execute targets with 10 health for a significant period of time there was good fun. Honestly, what most typifies the run in my mind is actually the Enchantress that had no ability not to generate ridiculous amounts of mana every single turn. I will remember them fondly until the end of my days, but those begin relatively soon, as my name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Slice and Dice. Series playlist is up in the top left. YouTube recommendation down below. Streaming past are the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RapsiPlays. Add or above the thank tier. And a special thanks this episode to someone named Sean. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves and hopefully see you all next time.